Welcome to the Iconics Genesis 64 video guide. This video discusses how to rapidly develop displays with complex graphical shapes and symbols in GraphWorX64. It covers arranging objects using the rotation dynamic and how to quickly create complex shapes.
When designing your screens, you need from time to time more complex objects than rectangles or circles. Today we will create such a complex object which is root compressor. First of all, we specify our grid to suit our needs. We will start with a single circle, which will be the core of our compressor. We will hold Shift and use the ellipse to create the circle. Then we will create another ellipse, which we will do on the left to the core. We will copy this object with Ctrl button. Then we will change the properties of the second symbol. We will change the dimension so it suits our needs, and we will position it just as we will need when creating the whole object. Now we will change the standard ellipse name to something meaningful for us, because we will need to use them also during the development of the screen, and we have to be sure that we can easily manipulate the objects that we want. Next, we will create another circle, a bigger one. Alright, let's call it circle. And we will also change the position, and also we put it in the background so as we can see the smaller symbols. Then we will group the last three items. We will duplicate them and we will rotate them. We will do the same again with higher rotation. Good. Now we will align all these objects to the middle, and we will ungroup all the groups. Now we will take the small ellipses and the core, and we will use the union action. We now unite all those four objects. Then we will exclude from this newly created object the larger ellipses . Now we will modify the three circles, so as we have outer and inner border. We will modify the sizes. Good. As a next step, we will select them all and again align them to the middle and center. We will change the position of them so as it suits our needs. Alright. Now we will group those objects, and again with Ctrl G, then we will duplicate it, because the roots compressor is a combination of two rotors. Now we will ungroup the objects, and we will again combine two of them in the way of union, and the circles we will also unite. Good. Last part is to move the group in front of the others, and the object is almost ready. Now we want to add a dynamic to it so as it rotates. Here we go, here's the rotation dynamic. We will move a bit the pivot point because it's not very precise. Using mouse we will change the values in the properties. We also change the direction so as it rotates counterclockwise, and we will specify the data source for it. Then we will copy this dynamic to the other object, and we will only change the direction to be clockwise. Now when going to runtime, you can see that in few minutes we have created a powerful symbol.